The opinions expressed in the video you are about to see are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and this is the Lund Tournament Series 2075 Pro V. The folks at Lund tell us that this is their most sought-after model. I'd kind of like to see why, so I'm going to put it through a full test. Let's start by taking a look below the waterline. This boat's equipped with IPS-2, integrated power strakes, and part of those components are right here. These two lifting strakes, which should give us a better ride, better turning capability, and get us up on plane quicker. Here's another component of the IPS-2. Notice the flat riding plate that goes all the way to the bow, the integrated keel, and the bottom comes up to a reverse chine. Check out the full-length spray rail. We've got a kicker motor and a 300 horsepower Mercury Verado, so it's a very strong, beefy transom. 2¼ inches thick, marine-grade plywood sandwiched between the sheets of aluminum. Notice the through bolts going all the way through. And notice Lund uses rivet construction instead of welding, and look at the amount of rivets they use. The Lund 2075 Pro V Tournament Edition has a length overall of 20 feet 9 inches and a beam of 8 feet 1 inch. Her empty weight is 2,000 pounds, and with the 300 horsepower Mercury Verado, 2 persons, and 16 gallons of fuel, we showed a test weight of just under 3,100 pounds. Being a Tournament Edition boat, not surprisingly, her top speed was 60.8 miles an hour, reached at 6,000 RPMs. Pulled back to 4,000 RPMs, showed a best cruise of 37.4 miles an hour while burning 9 gallons an hour for a range of 244 miles. Her time to plane was only 2.7 seconds, and her time to 30 miles an hour was 6.5 seconds. I'm finding the boat to be most comfortable about 4,000 RPMs, which puts us between 30 and 35 miles an hour. That's where my hand ended up resting more often than not, and I think that's where the passengers are going to be most comfortable as well. Unless you find that you're racing to a weigh-in, that's probably where you'll end up being. Now there's a mild chop going across the lake right now, and going into a head sea, very little pounding. The boat just seems to be taking the water nicely and throwing it out to the sides. Taking the waves on a beam, it feels much more solid and stable. I'm pretty much going up and over the waves and not bouncing at all. It's just going right through. It's very comfortable. And as I come around into a following sea, again, it's a light 1 foot chop on the lake here. Much more comfortable now. It makes a much more solid ride when you've got a following sea. I'm just skipping right across the top of the waves. Very little movement out of the boat at all. Now just to see what'll happen, put the wheel hard over and we'll hit the throttle. See what kind of performance characteristics we get out of it. No ventilating from the prop, just a hard power turn. Nice handling boat. She presents her whole broadside to the wind, so if you have any plans on drift fishing across the lake, this is a nice platform to do it on. That's our look at the handling and performance of the 2075 Pro V from Lund. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.